I have two stories for you today. Both of them are about construction workers. And I think by looking at them, you can tell which one is real and which one is pretend. This one, there are some clues. The builders are dogs. Big clue. Clue that it is pretend, right? So what's Mrs. Casamasa's library word for pretend? Yeah, fiction. And then this one is going to teach us about construction workers. So it's real, it's not fake, it is nonfiction. That's what Mrs. Casamasa's library word is. And you know, in both of the songs that we've learned about workers, there isn't one about construction workers. We should make that. How about we do like their building? So we'll just put like bricks on top of each other. Oh, Mr. Chattel says we need to use a hammer and some nails too. Yeah, so we could do both. How about we do both? We build and we hammer. Okay, we'll try. Here we go. Construction workers build, construction workers build. Hi ho, did you know construction workers build? Yeah, they build all kinds of things. Let's see about a real construction worker. Construction worker is written by Ando Twin. He wrote the words, so he is he's the author. His friend Lucy George drew the pictures, so she is she's the illustrator. Hey, this is the same as the astronaut book. I mean, the author and the illustrator are the same. Construction worker. He has some things that he has to wear. He has one of those hard hats, right? If you're going on a work site, you have to wear the hard hat because if something falls, that'll protect your head. He's also wearing special gloves. He's got a tool belt, and he's got those special worker boots. I bet they have steel toes, so if anything falls, his toes are protected. Here we go. Mark is a construction worker. He is helping the Signs build an extension on their house. That must be the Signs house. Hey, look what they have. They have a drawing. Mark will work closely with Lauren, the architect, to make sure the extension is built to her plan. She has to do all the measuring and all the planning, and then Mark has to measure while he builds. The Signs have to move out of the house while the work is happening. So, lucky them, they move into the trailer in the backyard. They want to be back in the house before winter because the trailer is small and a bit cold for the winter time. But it looks like fun, doesn't it? It's like camping. It's time for Mark to get to work. He makes some phone calls and orders all the materials he will need. First, the old walls are knocked down with a big bulldozer. Then some new foundations are dug out using a strong digger. We call that an excavator. I know we have some friends in our class who know all of these builder trucks. That's the excavator. And the foundation, it's a kind of another name for a basement. It's the lower part of the house so that the house doesn't just blow over. A dump truck carries all that rubble that was dug up, takes all the rubble and the earth away, the soil. Finally, the ground is flattened with a heavy roller. I love those roller trucks. Next, the materials arrive on a big delivery truck. It even goes out the back. That's everything, thanks, he says to the driver. The bricklayer builds new walls. He fetches some cement from the mixer to stick on the bricks, to stick the bricks together. Then he fixes thick foam called insulation to the bricks, and he builds another wall. The insulation will keep the house warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Now that the walls are built, the roof goes on. The roofer has to be very careful in case a tile slips. Everyone wears a hard hat for safety. The carpenter, that's the person who works with wood, the carpenter fits the new windows and doors. Soon the house will be weatherproof, so the rain can't come in the roof or the windows or the doorways. The children wave from the trailer. They can't wait to move back into their new house. Almost new house. The next big job is to fix solar panels on the roof. A big truck reverses down the lane. Beep, beep, beep. But then it stops. Oh no, the truck won't fit, Mark cries. The lane is too narrow, Millie, the driver, shouts. There she is. She's yelling back, it's not gonna fit. But Millie has a plan. She drives off in her truck and then comes back with a grabber truck. Oh, it has a strong arm to lift the solar panels right up and onto the roof. Look at that. That's kind of cool. It's almost like a crane a little bit, right? It will pull it right up, and those are the solar panels. That will help heat the house with the sunshine. Hooray! Everyone cheers. Next, the plasterer comes in and plasters the walls. That's what he's doing. The electrician installs the lights and the electrical power system. That way they have lights that turn on and off. The plumber fits the new heating system and hot water. There are the pipes. Finally, the decorating team comes in to paint and put down the new floors. It's just starting to rain when Mark calls, "Come into the house! It's ready!" Wow, the children shout. It's amazing. It is awfully pretty. Mark is happy that the family likes the house. He puts his raincoat on and he says goodbye. He has got another job to go and do. He'll need his hard hat for that. They're all saying goodbye. Now, what else does Mark do? Well, Mark plans and he gives advice on building projects. He has ideas too. He puts up scaffolding to fix leaking roofs or chimneys. There's the scaffold. The scaffold's like a gigantic ladder, so they can stand and walk from one side to the other. He builds brand new houses. He mends or replaces broken windows. And here are all the things that he needs. A hard hat, a spade or a shovel, a bucket, a trowel. I use that when I plant. He needs a toolbox. He needs a cement mixer that rolls it around. He needs some sand. He needs bricks. He definitely needs those strong boots. Then there are other people that Mark works with. The architect that draws up detailed plans for the buildings. And digger drivers, excavator drivers, right? And then there's electricians that work with the wires and the plumbers that work with the pipes. And I think that is about what you need to know about construction workers. That's a busy job. Sounds like kind of a fun one too. Well,